What's going on, crew? How's everybody doing today? So, completely random one here. Completely random. What's up, Tanya? What's up, Eric? Didn't let anybody know I was really going live at all today, and didn't actually plan on it, but I figured for at least a little while I'm doing a few things with these jerseys, I would hop on here live, hang out with some of you guys. So, let me know if you can see me. Let me know if you can hear me. What's up, Nancy? How are you? What's up, Eric? What's going on, Lisbeth? All right, so here's the deal. Betty, what's up? Sonia, how you doing? Robert, what's going on? Rabba, Christian, Lily, Laura, Luis, Joy, Deborah, Jesse, what's up? Jesse just went and signed your cameo today, buddy. Duran, how are you? Cassandra, 6, what's up? All right, here's the deal today. Like I said, didn't plan on going live, but decided to just pop on and see who wanted to hang out for a little while. And I need to make a couple uniforms. So basically, Jackson has a few new kids on the team. We have a place that screen prints the uniforms. Obviously, they take longer. We have to get the Under Armour jerseys in and everything else. So I just need to make some temporary uniforms for a tournament or two. So that's what I'm going to do to just kind of match the look of what the uniforms are now. I just grabbed, honestly, some extra shirts that I had at the warehouse. These are Ultra Club, so pretty inexpensive dry fit shirts. I want to say they're like $5 each, somewhere in that range. And I have black and orange. I need to cut some Easy Weed, and we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. So as I'm going through and stuff, of course, ask questions, and it'll take a little longer than if I were doing it, obviously, just knocking out real quick, but I figure it's cool for you guys to be able to ask questions and hang out, and I get to hang out with some people instead of being all by myself, right? So let me flip over here to the screen, and these are the kind of layouts that you see here, okay? So one of the biggest things is I basically am going to be cutting 3 different colors, okay? So 3 different colors: white Easy Weed, black Easy Weed, and orange Easy Weed, okay? Now, the actual uniforms are just layered directly on top. I'm not, even though you can, I'm still not a huge fan, especially for like sports and stuff, layering the vinyl directly on top of the vinyl, because they're getting washed so much, and they're getting... When you're washing baseball uniforms and stuff, you're throwing so much stuff in the washer with it, with everything to get all the dirt out and everything. The vinyl just takes an extra beating than a regular shirt would take. So I always try to, if I can, try to avoid direct layering and give it kind of the 3-color look. Here's the hard part about the 3-color look is when you do this, I didn't give myself much room for error at all. Okay, so there probably is going to need, there's probably going to be some adjusting of the shirt and stuff to make sure that it fits pretty good. All right, so, but that's just part of it. Matt, do we really need, yes, you do need Corel Draw with the Wizard, because the Wizard's built onto Corel Draw, correct. All right, so first thing I need to do, and I just kind of wanted to walk through this whole process with you guys, is first thing I need to do is I need to get it set up. Okay, so I need to get my cut set up. So just so that it doesn't match the white background so much, I'm just going to turn everything that I'm going to cut white into blue. That way I can just get rid of these background colors, and the white isn't going to match with my white background. Okay, so when you see the blue, don't think of it as obviously blue. I'm not cutting blue. The blue is my white part. Now what I need to do is I need to kind of try and get this set up. So I still always like to do the vinyl overcut feature, but I like to get everything adjusted first. And honestly, it's probably easier to just kind of manually adjust it. So I'm going to take my oranges here, and you can see the way that they're kind of arranged is I can kind of stack them on top of each other, right? So with the names and the arc on it and everything else. So if I stacked them like this, I am now at 11.8 inches tall, which is actually a pretty good size. So I actually have my 20-inch material, but the difficulty to that is I only have a 15-inch cutter. So that's where I always try to express to you guys, if you can afford, if you can spend that little bit extra because you're spending a good amount already for your main cutter to get the 24-inch version, it is well worth it, okay? Because I'm going to be cutting 20-inch material, one of two things, okay? I'll either have to trim it all down, okay, to that 15 inches, or I can technically, and that's what I'll do today, I can fit the 20-inch material in there, but now I'm going to have a little bit of scraps on both sides, which isn't obviously best case scenario either. All right, so few different things I can do with this. Number one, I'm going to, like I said, I'm just grabbing all of my orange right now and kind of getting it over to where I need to try to maximize my material. So that 1 and 3 are not welded together right now, but I'm not actually going to, and I'm going to show you why, okay? So I'm going to keep those apart right now. And like I said, as you have questions and stuff as I'm going, I'll try to kind of keep an eye out over here. So when you see me looking over this way, it's because I'm reading the questions and seeing the questions as they come through. So I'm at 10.8 inches wide right now. Now, if I were to grab my 11 and move that to here, now I'm at 16.6 inches wide. So that's obviously not going to work, right? Let's see, and this is just a matter of kind of a little bit of trial and error. I'm going to go here. Now I'm 12.7 inches wide. So that's actually pretty good there. And I'm going to assume that I have about 14.5 inches to work with, okay? So I'm at 13 inches wide there. Obviously, I can't do this because I can see that's 2.7 inches wide. So it's really just a matter of as much as you can, as close as you can, try to avoid as much waste as possible. So I'm going to come over here. Let's see if I can add my 13 here. And then let's maybe add my 11 here. And now I'm at 18 inches long, okay? Same question as Robert. What will you sell a jersey like that for? Well, this one, obviously, because I'm doing the two-color design, I'm doing a front and back with 2 presses. Again, I'm on about a $5 shirt. Because I'm doing this as kind of one-offs like this, I would probably be about $35, okay? Because it's more work involved. Now, if I were doing 12 of them, or both jerseys for 12 players, 24 of them, then I would knock the price down from there because it's going to save me labor cost because I'm going to be able to cut them all at the same time and kind of keep a flow going, and keep a good kind of workflow going of everything that I'm doing. All right? So make sure to, especially ones like this where it's kind of a pain in the butt, make sure to overcharge it. That's your PETA fee, okay? Here's the thing you need to remember with something like this. If a baseball team or softball or whatever it is, if they need just 2 jerseys, they can't just go to a screen print place and get 2 jerseys, especially not with custom names, right? Especially not with custom names. So with my orange now, I'm at 13.8 by 18.5. So I'm pretty good with that. So let's move this over to here. No, I'm not going to use the easier press on this. No, I got a 16 by 20 heat press for jerseys. I'm using my expensive 16 by 20 heat press. What up, Rapper Herm? All right, so next one we have is our blue, which is technically our white, okay? So I'm going to grab, and we got a good amount of white because there's white on both of the jerseys, all right? So going to try and kind of match up the ones to have kind of a straight line going down there. And don't get too crazy on the way that you put them and line them up, because If you get too crazy, it's just gonna be so much more difficult to trim it. Like some people try to get it so close you can barely even get scissors through it. So don't get nuts with it. Just try and save as much material as you can, right? So good with that. Let's grab the select, move that to there. Let's grab this select here. Let's move this over to here. Herm working on it. I love it, Herm. Love it. All right. So I'm at 11 inches wide right now. I got the inside blue areas here and the inside over here. So I have an 11 and a 13 here, okay? So this 11 I can see is 2.1 inches wide. I'm at 11 inches wide there, so that's going to get me pretty good as far as my width-wise. Let's go with the 1s there, and then because that A-roll's a little bit less, I'm going to go with the 13 there. Let's drop a 13 here. Let's drop an 11 here. Okay? So now I'm at 13.58 inches wide. All right? So not bad there. Let's come down here. Let's drop an 11 here. Let's drop a 13 here. And I still have my 2 names over there as well. And the other thing I love to do is has anybody, give me some feedback right here, okay? Has anybody here ever cut a long job? What I mean by a long job is, let's say it's a 2 feet or 3 foot job. How many of you here have cut a longer job? Let's call it a 2 foot or 3 foot job. Let me know. Let me know if you've cut anything over at least 2 feet. I want to get some feedback here. And the reason why I'm asking this is I also, when you answer that question, has anybody cut a longer job where at some point it messed up? And I'm hoping I even have enough white. Dang it. I'm actually not sure. I didn't realize I was going to be using so much white in this job. Yes, yes, 6 feet, over 2 feet, yes, yes. Right? So the biggest thing is, I mean, I'm at 20 inches here by 13 inches. That's not bad there. And then I'm at 18 inches by 12 inches. Again, not bad there. Good with those. Now, let's come over here. And this is obviously going to actually be black. Okay? So I'm going to get the names lined up again here. And if I wanted to, I could get super crazy with arranging these to where I save every single little piece. But again, at the end of the day, if you spend an hour setting all of this up, well, you pretty much defeated the whole purpose of it anyway now, okay? Because even though you're saving a tiny bit of material, you just added so much labor cost to it. And then let's go with my 11, my 13 there. That looks good. That looks pretty good there. I'm going to go with this here. I'm going to go with this here. And I am at 13.2 inches wide. So I'm fine with all of these. Okay? So we're good to go. I basically am going to have 4 cuts. Now, what I do need to do, because I haven't cut Easy Weed on the Graphtec in a while, I do want to do a little test cut, okay? So my first cut, I'm probably going to cut the orange. Now, the orange that I have here actually is 15-inch wide material. So I don't need to worry as much with the orange. I'm at 13.18 inches wide, so I should have plenty of space. So when I'm only at 13.1 inches wide, I don't want to get crazy and try to put my pinch rollers to the very edge. Why do you think you would not want to put the pinch rollers to the very edge? Someone let me know as I'm setting this up, and I'll flip over to our production camera here as well. My cut's going to be 13.18 inches. Now again, I'm going to get a weed box here in a minute, so it'll widen up a little bit. But what would be my reasoning for not necessarily trying to get it all the way to the edge on my pinch rollers. Because most people are like, well, of course you want to put it all the way to the edge because you want to maximize your material. All right, so I'm going to get it kind of close. That looks pretty good there. That looks pretty good there. Straight down the line here, and I'm good to go. I'm going to go ahead and lock that down. Exactly. So the thing is everybody always thinks, get it all the way to the edge, but if you're not using up, if you don't have to get all the way to the edge and maximize that material, why take the chance of you being a little bit offline and your pinch rollers getting offline, right? So I'm going to hit 1 for front edge. So don't always feel like you have to be perfect with that. Another thing that you guys will see a lot that mine just did, because my material was rolled up, you can see it didn't go all the way to my front edge. So with the Graphtec, I would just adjust it a little bit and then reset my origin. Now what I'm going to do is, again, it's only going to take me a minute. I'm hitting the fast button and I'm feeding all the way down through this, okay? I got a little crease there. I'm going to look on this side and I should be good with it. And then I'm going to feed my fast button all the way back up. And now I know that my material is not offline. Isn't that the worst thing when you start a big cut and you're getting near the end of it and you can see the vinyl halfway on your pinch roller and you're like, oh crap, I hope this makes it. And then it doesn't. And then that pops off the roller and then it starts cutting all over the place and you just screwed up your entire cut and wasted all of that vinyl, okay? All right, so doing a quick test cut. What do I want to do for a test cut? Again, I'm 18 inches long by 13.18 inches wide on this one. Now, some of you are asking, do you weld it? I like to, just in case there's anything crazy back behind there. So I just clicked weld on it real quick and welded this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go templates, and while I'm in here and I have this all set up, I'm going to go ahead and save it real quick. And I'm going to save it as Sting Jersey Save. Now have this, I got templates, and I'm going to do my vinyl overcut. But again, before I do that, I'm going to come over to my cutter here and I'm going to do a condition test. Right now my speed is set at 30, my force is set at 18. So I want to change my force, and I'm going to bring you guys in closer here so you can see what I'm doing. Oh no, I just lost all of the shirts. Come here, shirts. Sorry, I'm going to make you guys dizzy. I'm picking up the shirts so they don't get dog hair on them. And I'm going to turn the heat press down to 305. Okay, so here we go. So I'm going to move my force down to maybe, I'll try a 12 off the start just to see. So I got a 12 for my force, okay? Hit enter, and then speed of 30, that's fine for right now. So if I hit my arrow, I got my force, I got my cutter offset. I'm good with all of that. I'm fine with that. So let's go back here. And again, this is just orange Caesar Easy Weed that I'm using, okay? So when I hit to the right here, there's my force of 12. And the thing is, once I go here, I want to see what my cutting set is at, but does anybody here mess with their offsets at all? Let me know. Who here adjusts, I'll move this one over here a little bit so you can see a little bit better. Who here adjusts their offsets on their cutter? Okay, and if you hit, again, the thing I love about this cutter is it's just going to show you everything. So when I hit menu, it goes back to the main menu. When I hit condition test, it goes there. When I hit arrow, there's my set to run my cut test. I recommend not messing with your offset. Just use the overcut in the wizard. So I'm going to pull this up, and I can see that looks like it cut pretty good. I feel the back side of it, it didn't cut through there, okay? It didn't cut through there at all, which is a good thing. So I'll hit the Enter key. That's going to bring me back, and then what I'm going to do is just move it over a little bit and hit 4 to cancel, and I'm going to go back to my main menu, and I'm going to set my origin right here. Because again, I know I have plenty of area to work with here. So when I'm over here at the software, I'm going to go Templates and Vinyl Overcut. And here are my cuts here, okay? So highlight all of this, and I don't have to do this, but I'm just going to do it, okay? And who can tell me why I'm doing this? Watch what I'm about to do. I'm going to do that there, and I'm going to do this here. Let's see if I can fit that. Hold on. I'm going to adjust this over a tiny bit. And you know what? I should probably move the 3 this way. Who can tell me why I'm doing what I'm doing right now? What would be your guess? What would be your guess why I just did that? And let's go Launch and Cut Plot CM4. So I basically just added another 1 and another 3 for an outline of the orange. Why do you think I did that? So let's come over here to my force. What did we do? A force of 12 we had set up over there. I'll just do a speed of 40. I don't want to get crazy with the speed. And let's go ahead and hit send on this. All right. So it's saying load media because it folded up in the back here. And I'm going to show you. Check this out. Can you see where it folded up in the back right there? Just because I didn't have room in the back. So the reason why it did that, and what I love about the Graphtec, is it thinks it's out of material because the sensor basically let light into it. So I just hit 1 to continue job. And now it continues. Okay, so we're running through here. I'm just checking. It looks like making sure we're not cutting through, which we're not. So I'm feeling like we're pretty good with this. So save material, but here's the thing. When I did that, I'm not technically saving material because I don't really need that 1 or that 3. Correct? Because I have everything that I need in the orange. Here's the reason why I did it, is just, it was going to be that much material anyway, right? Which down the road I could probably use it for scraps. But what happens when I make a mistake and weeding the 3 and I weed the wrong part of it? Or something happens with when I'm getting ready to press it, or whatever it is. These 2 uniforms are number 11 and number 13, so both of them have a 1 and a 3. So just in case I mess up on one of the weeding parts, I just have basically a backup to fix it with. And what I could technically do as well, but I don't want to on this one because it won't match the uniforms, I could add that number to a sleeve. So for a customer making a shirt for a mom or a dad or something, easy, upsell right there. But basically, yes, Herm, I'm looking for, hey, guess what? I make a mistake, I got it fixed now. And I only have my speed set at 40 right now. I have my acceleration set at 1. So I actually have this cutting pretty slow right now. My niece bought some Cricut Fusion ink material and I want to try it. I'm not sure if I can cut it on the Graphtec. Well, one thing I can pretty much guarantee you, anything you're cutting on your Cricut, you're able to cut on the Graphtec. Okay, so again, it folded up in the back right there, so just 1 to continue the job. And again, that's only because I don't have it on a roll and I don't have room back there. So actually, if I pull the cutter a little bit this way, that'll probably help it. You can, I know, right, Patrice? You can never have too many numbers. I agree. Oh, by the way, All-Star members, please, All-Star members, because it hasn't been, but please don't mention anything about the alert you may have gotten, okay? And then once this cut finishes here, I'm checking where that crease is. Oh, it looks pretty good. We should be fine with that. Once this cut finishes here, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to load the other material up, the black or the white or whatever, and I'll start that cut as we're weeding this cut. Oh, it's basically sublimation sheets. I got you, Eric. Okay, yeah, no problem. Yeah, it's going super slow for a Graphtec, isn't it? John. Alright, good to go with that. So I'm going to take this off. I didn't have a whole lot of excess material there, did I? And now I'm going to just purchase my first big cutter. Congratulations, Meredith. Now I have my white Easy Weed. And I have a good amount here. I know I don't have to worry about the 20-inch length of it. The biggest thing with this is the one I was talking about. It's 20 inches wide, okay? So again, I can bring my pinch rollers to the full outside, but that's still, no matter what, at the most going to give me 15 inches of workspace because it's a 15-inch cutter. The cool thing about it, which is a benefit of this cutter, is the area still allows for 20-inch material. So you don't technically have to trim it down. However, you're not going to be able to cut the full 20 inches. So it's almost kind of worse at times because now I'm going to have some dead space on this side and some dead space on this side. Right? And I could use that for a little, especially for white, I can use it for little numbers on the back of hats and everything else. So I'll probably save this, the little edges that I have here, and then I'll do their hats once we get the hats in. All right, so good to go. Let's lock this down, and I'm going to go 1 for front edge. Is the Titan 3 cutter any good? I personally have never used it. I'm pretty positive that it's a stepper motor. And can somebody verify that for me? I'm pretty positive it's a stepper motor, which basically means it's a large cameo. Okay, which is a stepper motor as well. All right, so looking good there. And again, I'm just going to feed down. Obviously, I'm not going to go outside of the pinch rollers. But if I were way off on my alignment, it could push the vinyl against the sides, which could be just as bad. So I just went about 20 inches, making sure it's not kind of balling up at all there. Oh, look at that. I went too far. I got to run it again here real quick. But that little bit of time right there, is there a 1 year... Why is there a 1 year and 6 months square beside the green names? 1 year and 6 months? Oh, I got you. I was like, 1 year and 6 months. I'm looking around here. What that is those are for all of the YouTube members. So that's how long they've been on the YouTube membership. So let's go front edge again. Kim, I'll show you how I fed it down. So to feed it down, I actually click the down arrow and then I hold fast at the same time. And then it feeds it down there. And then I hit the up arrow, it goes slow. As soon as I hit the fast button, now it goes fast. So good with that. Let's bring it back up near the top. And always remember, when you do this, when you make this adjustment like I just did, okay, you have to reset your origin each time. All right, so back over to the software here. We already cut this one. Let me switch my camera around so you can see. We already cut this one. So our next cut, going back to page 1, is one of our white cuts. So let's go ahead and cut this one first. And again, we're at 11.9. So what I might do, just to have extras, again, I just threw those numbers in there. Even though I don't necessarily need them, okay, I just threw them in there to have them. And then I'm going to weld that together. And let's go ahead and throw this all on the same workspace. And templates, vinyl overcut. And here's my cut ready to go for this first white. So let's go launch, cut plot CM4. It's a little different on the 7000. Yes, Nancy, the 7000 automatically goes fast, right? Which I honestly am not a big fan of that, because sometimes it goes too fast when you just want to move it a little bit. So you have to hold it to make it go slow. All right, I bumped the speed up to 50 just to speed it up a little bit, but everything looks good there, looks good there. Let's hit send. And let's switch back over to our production view here. And now what I want to do, switch over to here. And let's go ahead and start weeding the orange here. Oh, the Titan 3 has a servo motor? Oh, awesome, Gary. So a servo motor is what you're looking for. I mean, a servo motor is going to be a much better motor. You want to, if at all possible, to try to stay away from the stepper motors. All right, so let's get this, trim this here, and who can tell me what I'm going to do right now, and why am I doing it? What was the point of that? Oh, let me get you down here so you can see. What's up, Jeff? How you doing, buddy? Yes, so what that did when I just heated up a little bit there, and normally I honestly weed kind of on the heat press. You don't want to heat it up too much, but when you do warm up the material a little bit, it makes it easier to weed. But the nice thing is when you're using a Graphtec cutter, like we're using here, I know that I don't have to be too careful. You can see I'm just ripping this material apart. I don't have to be too careful when it comes to weeding because I know my cut's going to be good. And where it makes a huge difference, honestly, probably the biggest difference is when you're weeding glitter heat transfer vinyl. And you can see as I'm going through here, I'm just kind of rolling through, and then I just kind of crumple all of the vinyl up into my hand as I pull it at the different angles. So as I see an angle there or inside these three, I just kind of rotate it as I'm going and pull that up. Yes, super. You see a huge difference when you're weeding the glitter heat transfer vinyl by warming it up a little bit. So much easier to weed. I know some of you are looking at me weeding these ones right here, and you're saying, you could use that one, right? I technically I can't on this design because I have the 3-color look, right? So technically I can't on this design, and honestly, the amount of time to try to weed it perfect to where it doesn't stretch at all or anything with the thinner easy weed like I'm using, it isn't worth it. All right, now I'm just looking for all of my inside areas here. Very important thing as well, a good pick tool. A good sharp pick tool. Your pick tool, basically, it should be deadly. You should have some holes in your fingers because the pick tool is sharp enough. A lot of pick tools that aren't very sharp, they don't really get into the material to be able to pull it up easy. Oh, that was absolutely perfect timing, wasn't it? I am almost done with my weeding here, and that cut just finished up. That was pretty damn good timing. So finish this up here, and I am done weeding my orange, looking for any weird inside cavities. Nope, all looks good. A pick tool sharpener, yes. I even love weeding glitter. Well, I'll tell you what, Patrice, you're right. It is exciting to weed glitter and some of the more difficult to weed products when you go from, for example, a Cricut or a Cameo to a Graphtec, right? Because your life is so much easier. So you're like, oh my God, this is so easy. All right, just making sure my cut's done. Looking here, that looks good. I can hit 1. It'll bring it all the way out here, okay? Then I can trim it, and then again, I can go and I can hit 2 and bring the job back, but I know I don't have another job, so I'm just gonna bring this over to here. So let's bring my orange over to there. Let's bring my white here, that just cut. Now I'm gonna load my black up. Where are we at? I was thinking we would probably end up being around 100 people today without any notice as far as telling anybody about it. Where are we at numbers-wise? Are we at 100 yet? I'm guessing we'll probably hover around the 100 range normally. And I didn't even go on Facebook either. I was actually thinking about hopping on TikTok real quick, which I think we might do that. We haven't brought the TikTok crew in here in a while. All right, good to go there. I got 1 for front edge. And this is my Easy Weed Black. And I got plenty of material. I just brought it down to the bottom back there. And again, just to be safe, I'm going to feed it out. Everything looks good. And feed it back. Reset my origin. Now let's head back over to the software here and let's get the black cut going. So to do that, back to page 1. Oh shoot, dang it, we had another white to cut too, didn't we? You guys didn't tell me. You guys didn't tell me. All right, we'll cut that after we cut this black. So let's go templates and vinyl overcut. Remind me, I still have another white to cut. Otherwise, we're going to start pressing it. I'm going to be like, where is that? Yes, heat press is on. Thanks, Jesse. All right, so good to go there. 13. Do I need to add another 1, 3? Yes, because this is a different color. So let's go here and here. Throw an extra one on there. Why not? Launch, cut plot CM4. I'm just cutting basic easy weed here, Jeff. Actually, they are just all basic easy weed, yep. I thought the orange might have been a stretch, but it's not. All right, force of 12, speed of 50, boom, 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 black, good, mirrored, send. Let's flip you back to the production view. And let's actually continue job, just fold it up again in the back. Let's go with, I'm going to bring the TikTok crew in here. We haven't been on TikTok in a while as far as alive. So let's do it. Let's see what's going on in the TikTok world as well. All right, so as that's cutting there, let's go ahead and flip around here. We need to weed our first one of the white. TikTok, what's up? We are live. We're making some baseball uniforms real quick with the Graphtec Cutter. So TikTok, I will bring you guys over this way so you can also see the weeding process as well. All right, so I just cut, this is the white easy weed. This is white easy weed right here. I can see where my weed box is, so I'm going to go ahead and trim that. This is my extra white, but like I was saying before, I'm pretty low on white, so we're probably going to have to actually rearrange my cut to make sure that we have enough or we can fit it, because I don't know if we're going to be able to. It's going to be tough. And I'm going to trim down this way. Basically, let's not screw up anything, right? What's up, It's on TikTok? How are you? So any of you on TikTok that want to get better views and stuff of everything, we are on our YouTube channel with all the different camera angles. All right, so get that extra white there. I'm going to hop back over to the heat press again here. TikTok, I'll get you guys out here so you can get a little bit more of an everything view. And heat up my platen a little bit, just to heat up my vinyl a little bit here. I'm hoping I maybe have some extra white easy weed around here. All right, black's still cutting good over there. 72, yeah, that's everybody. Make sure to click that like button. TikTok, what's up? How are you guys? So TikTok, you'll see these other cameras here. These are the YouTube live cameras. I figured I haven't been on TikTok live in a while, so I figured I would just hop on and say what's up to you guys. What's the name video where you show how to cut holes in rhinestones with the Cricut? That is on YouTube, and it's actually one of the main videos on our YouTube channel. But just search our channel for Cricut rhinestones, and you'll see the video on cutting the Magic Flock template material with the Cricut. So that is also how I made all of the Starbucks cups and everything. So you can actually, even with the Cricut machine, which a lot of people here have, you can do the full rhinestone cups and wraps with the Cricut machine as well, or the Cameo or whatever you want. So what I have cutting over here, and I'll scoot it back a little bit more so you can kind of see what's cutting too. What I have cutting there, TikTok, is the Graphtec Cutter, and it's cutting all of the Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl to knock out a couple baseball uniforms real quick. Around 100, so we got about 100 or so on YouTube as well. So TikTok, if you guys want better camera angles, head over to YouTube and you'll see the 4 different cameras going. I'm sure I have some white, continue job. I'm sure I have some white easy weed somewhere around here. But, or at least I'm hoping so, because I don't want to just be 4 inches, 6 inches, whatever it is short on doing this job, because I know that over there is not a full 20 inches. But if I rotate it, then I'm only at 12 inches wide, so that isn't going to help either. So we'll probably actually have to rearrange our actual cut file a little bit. So you can see as I'm weeding this out, I have 2 different uniforms I'm doing. I'm doing a black one and I'm doing an orange one, and there's 2 colors on each one. So I actually have to cut the heat transfer vinyl in black, orange, and white, depending on the uniform, because we're doing 2 colors. All right, so, and I'll bring you guys a little bit closer here as well. Yes, you're not going to get, TikTok, you guys aren't going to get the best camera angles here, but no worries. If you want to head over to YouTube, you'll get better ones. All right. Can you do more videos on how to export with designs from Corel to Design Space? The biggest thing with Corel to Design Space is just you need to find out what size the design, because as you guys know, all of you Cricut users, with Design Space, when you bring the file into Design Space, it just blows it up, right? It just makes it huge. So what you need to do is just write down the measurements of what the SVG file or the CorelDRAW file that you export as an SVG. Make sure what size it is in CorelDRAW, and then just once you bring it into Design Space, resize it to that same size, and then you're good to go. Shelly, what did you do? I missed what you did, Shelly. Did you mess up something? Don't worry, I was doing a video with the Cricut last night, and I was going to do a video on cutting the Starbucks cup template. I forgot to change my blade settings, and the Cricut took an hour, almost an hour and 10 minutes to cut it. And then when I went to weed it, nothing. Nothing. Oh, Kim, no problem. That fast button is huge with the Graphtec. Saves a lot of time too. All right, let's see what's going on with TikTok here. TikTok, what would you recommend for making labels? Cricut Maker or Cricut Explorer? The Cricut Explorer Air is less expensive, so just doing simple little things, I would recommend the Cricut Explorer Air, and that's what I have here. If you have neither of them, honestly, I would recommend the Silhouette Cameo, because the software doesn't have nearly as many limitations as Design Space. So if you don't have anything yet, I would recommend the Cameo. Messed up all my glitter vinyls trying to use the Cameo for. No, it loaded fine and then started turning partway. Shelly, were you using a cutting mat? Okay, so there's obviously all of my cuts from my white there. And my black just finished up over here. So, let me show you this here. So I'm just going to unload my black here. Looks good. And those of you on TikTok, this is the Graphtec Cutter, by the way. So this is the 15-inch Graphtec Cutter, which is, if I had to say the amount of times better, it is, what would you guys say? 100 times better? Is that fair? 10 times better? Those of you who went from a Graphtec or from a Cameo or a Cricut to a Graphtec, give me a number of how much better. Yes, cut the white. Thanks, Dale. Give me a number of how much better, once you got the Graphtec is than your Cameo or your Cricut. Is it 10 times better, 100 times better, 5 times better, no better? Let me know. All right, so my white here, I got to figure this out. This is going to be a little bit more of an issue. 1,000 times better, says Dawn. 200 times better, says Herm. 1,000, so yes, a big difference. So I'm looking at 22 inches by around 20 inches, okay? So I do have pretty close, right? 21 and a half inches lengthwise to work with on this, okay? So since I have 21 and a half inches, I might be okay. I might be okay with this. So let's see. Let's get it loaded into the Graphtec here. Going edge to edge there. And again, remember this is only a 15-inch Graphtec, but I'm cutting 20-inch wide material. All right, so let's lock that down. 1 for front edge. 1,000 times. I see most of you. Christine said, I don't even know what that is. Is that 1 billion times better? Let's just say it's a lot better, right? Okay, so here's a couple ways I'm going to set my origin here. Now, TikTok, I'm going to bring you guys over here to kind of show you my screen as well. All right, TikTokers, let me flip you guys around here. I think, let me see if I can flip you around. What's up, TikTok? Let's go flip camera. There we go. All right, so let me flip you guys around as well. YouTube, back over to the screen. There's our screen cam. So that's the cut we just did, but we still have one more cut of the white, and our last cut of the white is 19.9 inches. Damn. Okay, let me think here. 19.9, 13.5 wide. I got a little bit of room to work with, okay? And that's 19.9 without my, how can I do this? This is all the white that I have left, so I have to make it fit. Okay, this is all the white that I have left, so I have to make this fit. So, let me think here. If I grabbed my 11, let's rotate my 13 to 90 degrees, which makes it not much of a difference. Well, damn it, that did nothing. Let's try this. I got an idea. Let's go here, double click, highlight my nodes, and then I'm going to drag those down to here. So I just basically move those. I'm going to have to place these ones one by one now, but, shoot, now I'm 16 inches wide. That doesn't work either. Okay, all right, let's see. I guess first thing I need to do is see if I have more white just in case. No white there. No white there. I don't think we have more white easy weed. Not there. Not there, that's glitter. We're looking. Boom. White easy weed, baby. I got some. Okay. So, we found some white easy weed. So how do we want to do this? Let's go, I'm going to have to do these here. How wide are those? 12 inches. I know. All right. 13, yeah. Let's do this. We're going to do it this way. I'll cut the bigger numbers on these others. Or do we risk it? Do we risk it? Screw it. Let's risk it. Damn it. You guys might see a screw up right here. We're going to take a chance. Damn it. We're doing this. I got to maximize every little bit here. So let's move this down to here. It's going to be hard to even trim between these. Let's get that to there. It's no fun if we don't take a chance, right? Let's move that to there. We're going to take a chance on this. Let's move this down to there. Bring it up just a tiny bit. And then move my 11 down here, my 13 there, my 11 here, my 13 there. So now instead of 19.9, we're to 19.3. Okay? Today I'm not, we were lucky yesterday, Todd. Did we use it all up? All right, damn it, we're doing this. So, right click for vinyl overcut. There it is, taking away my weed box so I don't use more area. I got 19.3 inches. What did we say? We had 20 inches total to work with. But remember, you got the sensor in the back, and you got to remember your cutting blade is in front of where the pinch rollers are. So, damn it. If we miss, we're going to lose most of this cut. But let's do it. Launch, cut plot CM4. Let's go. All right. TikTok, I'm going to bring you guys over so you can see. There we go. Good there. Let's switch over here. We got our force at 12, speed of 50. And damn it, we're pretty close. I might be able to sneak another 1/4 inch off the top here. All right, snuck a 1/4 inch there. Let's send it. Here we go. I'm probably going to get a beep here in a minute saying, do you want to continue your job? And we're just going to continue it. I think best case scenario is let's not even look at it. The machine I'm using here, TikTokers, is the Graphtec. The Graphtec CE 6040 is this one. Okay? All right, TikTok, let's bring you guys around here. And for the weeding process here. Now, TikTok, I can't see your questions as I'm doing this. So I'll pop back on in a little bit, but head over to YouTube. Head over to YouTube if you want to see better camera angles as well. I'm going to heat this up real quick. Just basically making the vinyl a little bit warmer to be able to make it weed a little bit easier. And as long as we still hear that white, over there cutting, we're just smiling, right? We're happy. As soon as we hear the beep, we start with just an oh crap. And then when we see it fall off and fall on the ground, then it moves to more than an oh crap. Then we use that secret button in the new font that we just released yesterday, right? Yes, the material I'm using here is just the Caesar Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. And again, because I used a Graphtec Cutter here, that's why I'm not really having to pay too much attention as I'm weeding this, because I know it's going to be fine. The harder part, honestly, for the way that I have these cuts, the hardest part is probably going to be the pressing, because I have some very, very tight areas where I'm given kind of the 3-color look. So I might have to trim a little piece off to rearrange it, move the shirt, because the original designs were screen printed and just layered. Yes, basically, oh crap, why did it stop? Oh boy, here we go. It just said continue job. Let's see here. It's right to the edge. You guys want a close-up in case this just falls off and is a complete disaster? Here we go. It's right on the edge. Whew. I can't really show you what it did. Oh man, I just got so freaking lucky. I know you didn't see what it did, but I'll show you in a minute. Oh damn, we're almost gonna screw up again. I'm basically hand feeding this thing. I'm about to lose a finger. Stay. Oh no, oh shit, it's literally like a 1/4 inch. No, don't go down any further. Stop. I can't look up at the questions right now. No, 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 no. Whoa. Stop, stop. All right, we're good, we're good. We're good. If it goes any more, we're done. Oh, yes. Are we done with that part? Hold on, I gotta stay. Ah, damn it. It just pinched my hand. Do not try this at home. Hold on, I need a backup pick tool. Here we go. Here we go. I think it might be done with the bottom part. If it is, then we're golden. We were literally like I don't even know how close. Because remember, the pinch rollers, it doesn't matter if the blade's there. The pinch rollers are where it matters. As soon as it comes off that roll, you're done. I know, I can't get around there, Todd. Especially on both of them at the same time. Almost lost a freaking hand. I think it might be done with the bottom. If it's done with the bottom, we're good. I put holes. I was literally trying to push it so hard with the pinch roll or with the pick tool. I put holes in the bottom of the vinyl. I'll show you if it finishes up here good. Well, I'll show you either way. Hopefully it finishes up good, and then I can show you after success. TikTok, welcome to Alive. So basically the reason why I'm holding these pick tools here, we got it. Yes. Ah. Whew. Look at that. When I was poking at it, I literally put holes in the vinyl. So what was happening, when it was coming through at the end, this was folding up. It was getting caught underneath the pinch roller, so it was rolling through like this. We didn't have extra space to mess with, so it was taking away like a full inch of our material, and it got to literally like right there. Like, I'm telling you, another 1/10 of an inch, and it would have been done. But I don't think it messed up the cut at all. I think we might be pretty good. So we'll see when we weed it. Game on, let's go. How about that? We knew we had it all the way, right? We knew we had it all the way. Yes, the Graphtec, obviously the Graphtec cutter is much more expensive than a Cricut or a Cameo. So for example, this one's around $1,250. But just to give you an idea, TikTokers, especially all of you Cricut and Cameo users, so to cut the template, to cut the Rhinestone template to do this Starbucks cup, to cut the Rhinestone template for this on the Cricut, cutting at the fastest speed is probably going to take you about an hour and a half just for it to cut. Some people have been much longer than that too, but probably about an hour and a half to cut the Rhinestone template. On the Graphtec, it's probably going to be maybe 8 to 10 minutes. So over the course of your business, the amount of time and labor cost and everything that a Graphtec saves, it's going to pay for itself in no time. It's going to pay for itself in no time. Let's be honest here. Hey, YouTube, let's be honest here. Be honest with me. I'm looking at you. I see you guys. All right? How many of you, I'm fine. I'm good with it because I probably would have been the same way. How many of you were hoping that failed and just looking for it to mess up? Be honest. Were you pretty excited that it was about to pop out there and screw up the whole thing? You're like, oh yeah, Matt ain't getting away with this one. His luck has run out. You don't need to say it. I'm sure a few of you were thinking it, right? Because you know it's happened to you. And believe me, it's happened to me where I try to push the limits on it and it doesn't work out. There's plenty of times where that happens. I mean, shoot. I bet you if I pull a couple things out of the trash can right here, there's all types of screw-ups in the trash can right here just from testing stuff. Look at you guys. You guys are so nice. Always hoping for the best. Always rooting for you. Look at you. But secretly saying, it's about time he messes up. I'll tell you what, where you're going to see the mess up on this one is probably when it comes to the pressing side of it. Because this pressing, with the amount of space that I gave myself, is going to be not fun. Ooh, look at that. This is super important to keep it straight too. Get down there. Because of the amount of space I only have. Oh, both sides of it. Damn it. That small little part just tried to pull up a little bit here. And I have to get that back down perfectly straight so it lines up straight when I do the second color to give the 3-color look, right? Oh, I was on edge. You guys liked... Now, even though you weren't necessarily rooting for it to mess up, you were kind of enjoying my stress level there, weren't you? You guys know that feeling. So again, all of these little areas here, they can be a pain in the butt. But that's why we're charging, obviously, a premium price for something like this. So those of you guys who weren't here earlier, because these are one-offs, and it's basically only 2 shirts, with the 2-color custom name and everything, I would be at probably a minimum of $35 for each of these shirts. And I honestly don't have a lot of cost in the shirt because it's just a basic Ultra Club. So the Ultra Clubs, oh man, I had Philip order them. What are they? Just a basic Ultra Club. They're like $5 right now. $5-6 for an Ultra Club dry fit shirt. I know they're not crazy. And again, they're not the best perfect quality that you want for like the actual uniforms, but these are literally uniforms for 2 tournaments. And it's only 2 of them for 2 newer players on the team. Why are the smaller numbers solid on the computer when everything else is outlined? Oh, because that's a different color. You'll see it when I press it, how it's given a 3-color look to it. These are killing me, though. These lines right here are absolutely killing me to try to keep them perfectly straight. And it's just because this name has more letters. So some of the areas got thinner. So I feel like I got all of those. Let's see where my good scissors went. Matt, is the Color Spark shield? Ooh, I gotta. Has it been an hour yet? Hold on, let me check real quick something. I gotta be quiet for all of our all-star crew. But with that being said, let's go to our community tab, and yes, it has been over 1 hour. Okay, it has been over 1 hour. So with that being said, since it has been over 1 hour now, here's the deal. All-star members, they got the heads up. It's been over an hour, all-star members, so now I'm letting all of the live people know. A limited amount of Vinyl Shield is back in stock on the website right now, okay? Vinyl Shield is back in stock right now. We have 5 colors of Twinkle back in stock right now. You guys have been waiting, what, 2 months for that? 5 colors of Twinkle, if it's not sold out already, because I let the All-Star crew members know an hour ago. 5 colors of Twinkle are back in stock right now. And the white Bling Book sublimation pages are in stock right now. Okay? So, 3 different things in stock right now. I'm telling you right now, the Twinkle will sell out. The Vinyl Shield will probably be sold out before Monday's live. All right? So, you guys have second dibs on them. And as of right now, can someone verify for me that the Vinyl Shield is not sold out yet and that the Twinkle is not sold out yet? If someone could let me know, because I can't look right now, but I'm pretty sure we at least got enough stock to last through the All-Star members. I'm pretty sure we did, but I'm not 100% positive. Placed my order already. Can you use color over sticky paper? No. Anything that has a texture, you're not going to be able to use the Vinyl Shield over. Because again, it's not going to stick to that texture. So like a lot of people were asking with Bling Anything, can you stick it over like the glitter heat transfer vinyl? No, because of that texture on it. So any type of smooth vinyl, like the new Color Spark Opals, like regular vinyls, Oracle vinyls, all of those, your 651s, your FDCs, it is not sold out, okay? So, as of right now, it is not sold out, so that means you guys can't get mad and say I missed it, all right? So where did I put my white that I just cut? Oh, it's right here. All right, so last one we need to weed right here. And this is the one. I got to be careful when I'm trimming this because I don't have a weed box. Oh my gosh, I was so close to the edge there. I don't have a weed box at all. So I just need to make sure. Hopefully we didn't go through all of that and then I make a mistake and trim off some of it. That would suck. Good to go. I'm trying to find the Wicked Long Sleeve Landscape Custom. I have totally hard time finding them. They're out of stock yet. Ooh. I've heard that as well, Nicole, that they're basically out of stock anywhere. Just like a moisture wicking one. Or is the Ultra Club out of stock? I know, I need it. I don't have my light box plug in right now because I have the fan running over there. Ooh, I wonder if, yeah, I could run some names off of this. I hate trimming too close when I don't have a weed box. this is perfect for custom numbers for hats. So Samantha, what's in stock right now? We got more of the vinyl shield in, okay? It will be sold out soon though. We got more because so many people have been asking when it's going to come back in. So again, we do have more ordered already, but we've had so many people requesting it. I haven't sent out an email yet saying that it's back in, but once I do, it will be gone, okay? Once I do, it will be gone. What do we got here? What's going on? TikTok. I got the questions turned around a little bit. So TikTok, if you guys got a question, pop it up real quick. The Ultra Club, normally on Sanmar. If you go to Sanmar's site, Sanmar normally has a good stock of the Ultra Club. And that's the shirt I'm using here today. Obviously not the long sleeve, but... What the vinyl shield is for is basically just that, to shield your vinyl. So the vinyl shield will make kind of your regular vinyl, if you want to, protect it and make it more dishwasher safe. So as soon as I finish weeding this, I'll show you an example of it. As far as with the bubbles, I like to do a wet application. The only thing about a wet application is you're still going to see kind of that water underneath it for a little while until it all dries out. So like for example, I did a TikTok on using the vinyl shield. And how long have you been working with vinyl? I started my vinyl business, the decal world, 12 years ago. And then about 3.5, 4 years into that is when I started this business, the Rhinestone world, where we actually started selling all of the different machines and everything because of all of our tutorial videos. So all of you guys here on TikTok or on YouTube that aren't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, make sure to head over to our YouTube channel if you do anything with vinyl or rhinestones, because we have over 3,000, and I've been using that number for a while, so I'm sure we're well over that, but we have over 3,000 tutorial videos. Difference in vinyl shield and bling anything. Vinyl shield, if you try to press rhinestones to vinyl shield, they won't stick to it. Okay, it's a completely different material. So vinyl shield is a clear material that I guess could look somewhat similar to bling anything, but you'll know it's not bling anything right away because even vinyl won't stick to it. So your vinyl shield is actually basically what's protecting, it's just protecting your vinyl. So this here is the vinyl shield, and you can see kind of the gloss that it gives it over top of a Roland Versacam print to now make this dishwasher safe. This is the vinyl shield over some of just our craft Color Spark unicorn vinyl, but again, to make this cup dishwasher safe. And you can see, like when I show you up close here, I mean, it's still really hard to see. You can see my fingerprints just from touching it here, but you can't see bubbles and stuff, right? I mean, you're going to see that little bit of a gloss, but, and I kind of like the little extra gloss that it gives it. We are looking at possibly doing something with a matte vinyl shield to where it doesn't have that gloss. A lot of them that we've been testing have been a little bit cloudy. So that's why we've kind of stayed away from, we have our manufacturer working on some now to try and keep it nice and clear, but not glossy. Do you cut vinyl sheet exact same as design, or is it invisible and don't matter how? Either way, I like to cut it and then apply it over top. So I have a few videos on our YouTube channel already for you guys to be able to look and see on it. Exactly, Eric. Exactly. And boy, I'll tell you what, where I've seen a bunch of people having some success right now through emails, through posting on the crafting page and whatnot, is with the Starbucks cups or just any type of cups. Whether it's with the rhinestones or the Color Spark Opal vinyls. But the cups, for everybody that I've been talking to, have been taken off for them. Even doing simple stuff, like you don't have to do the full wraps and stuff like I'm doing in the videos. Even doing simple stuff like just throwing a quick name on a cup is huge. And the amount of money you can charge just throwing a sticker of a cool looking vinyl onto someone's existing cup is ridiculous. I wish when I started and I was doing vinyl decals and stuff, all of these cups and everything were as popular as they are now. Because I think I would have absolutely killed it with those cups. Want to do a rhinestone face mask for my daughter's community. What's about? Worked 66. Head over to our YouTube channel. Watch my live from last night. If you watch my live training last night, I actually did a full training and we were customizing face masks with rhinestones. So that'll be a good one to start with to help you. Yes, Patrice, it definitely does. With the vinyl shield, it definitely helps for the vinyl shield because you want the vinyl shield to protect the vinyl. So doing a slight contour around the outside of the vinyl is where it's going to work best, definitely. And that's what's allowing, or kind of not allowing, for example, the water or whatever to get to the vinyl. So having that contour is huge. The hardest part with these is, again, anytime you're doing custom names and not knowing, I'm sure you guys have been here before as well, is just knowing and trying to remember, what do I weed, what don't I weed, which one's an outline, which one's an inside area. Because unfortunately, if you pick out the wrong area, you got to recut the whole thing. And if you don't have any extra white, you can't recut it all. Right? That would suck. Last night's live was awesome. Matita, thank you. All right, so I'm going to come over here now. And let's get this here. YouTube, I'm going to bring your main camera over a little bit closer here for you guys. So I'm not on the other side of the world. And TikTok, I'm going to bring you guys over here as well. TikTok, if you guys aren't following yet, make sure to follow. All right, so which one do we want to do first? The shirts are all the same sizes. Okay? And I'm going to knock out one of the black ones first here. So this should be a medium. It is. So let's go ahead and drop my shirt up here. Let's turn on my press light here. These things are freaking awesome, by the way. If you've never seen me using these before, these heat press lights are freaking amazing, okay? How'd you decide on the size of the letters and the numbers? It really depends. I mean, obviously this is a youth team, These are a little bit of the bigger boys on the team here, so they actually wear an adult medium, probably what I would fit into, and they're freaking 12 years old. But I always like to go a little bit larger. I would much rather it be a little bit too big than too small. So normally my numbers, I'm normally about 6.5 inches tall, somewhere in that range. Okay, so on the black shirt, I'm going to come over and just look at my image here real quick, because I want to make sure I don't mess this up too bad. And let's go open. Here it is here. All right, so I have on the black shirt on the front, I have white outline on the select. So white outline for the select, which is this one here. And then I have an orange fill. How about you, Pure Sin Cosmetics? You're freaking amazing. Thank you for the support. I know I keep asking, but I'd like to know about the wet application. You just wet the vinyl and it sticks perfectly, stays intact. Yes, so what the wet application is going to do for you, and Pure Sin, just to let you know, I promise I don't try to avoid any questions. There's just a billion that come up. So never feel like you have to do anything money-wise to get questions answered. So I'm sorry if I did miss it. But for the wet application, just to let you know, it is what that allows you to do is it allows you to kind of still move it around a little bit. Okay, you don't really have to commit fully to where it's going on whatever you're doing. Well, how that helps you is now that you can still kind of move it around, you can make sure that it's straight, make sure that it's layered right, everything else, but it still will need a little time to dry out. So basically that adhesive back behind it will kind of reactivate, but it'll be kind of slippery for a little while, and then it'll kind of get and it's good to go, okay? Yes, exactly. Don't damp. I mean, when you're doing a wet application, make sure it's wet. If you just dampen it up a little bit, man, that's where you're going to have an issue. I appreciate it, Pure. All right, so I got my select that's going to go there. And then for the number, it's the fill. So let's just do maybe number 13 on this one. So it's the filled number on this one. And my number is going to go right around this area here. I'm looking at where my armpits are. I feel like that looks pretty good there. A little bit off the left edge, a little bit off the right edge, and my 13 is good to go. Now, the biggest thing I want to do with this, is I don't want to overpress it, okay? If I overpress this, it's going to shrink everything a little bit, and that's the last thing we want. So I'm looking for any inside cavities. Everything looks good. I'm going to bring this over, and I'm going to go 1 1,000, 2 1,000 up. Literally 2 seconds, okay? Hoping that that's enough. My 13 looks perfect. And my select looks perfect, okay? So I'm good with that. Now I need to grab an orange select. So I'm going to trim around here. I need some more space in here. I got to be super careful in here. I'm sure you guys can kind of see that I'm kind of paying extra attention that this doesn't fall. Because those of you who are in all of my lives, you know this is Bling and Wrigley's favorite spot to hang out here in the office with me, which is great. That's our black lab and our English golden retriever. But the downfall is even when they're not here, they're technically here because their hair does not go away, and it doesn't matter how much you vacuum. And I don't think anybody wants hair on their uniform, especially when it just sits under it and it hits it perfect. right? Pain in the butt. Trim that there. Good to go. And oh man, this is looking nice. Looking nice. Good to go there. Good to go there. Ho ho, beauty. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm feeling good with that. Now I need it outside of the 13. And that should do the same thing if all is good. And all is good. All is good in the world today. At least the rhinestone world. Feeling that. Feeling good with that. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this up. Orange letters, white outline. White numbers, orange outline. Good. And let's go. Patrice, tell Bella I said hi. I have to deal with feather dust. Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and pull that baby off there. This baby off here. And front of the shirt, good to go. Now let's knock out the back. All right. Biggest thing, make sure your shirt goes on straight, because if your shirt is not on the press straight, it's not going to be straight, right? So I got orange, and what number was this? 13, which is Hasselhoff. So, you don't want to put the wrong name on a shirt, right? Or the wrong name or the wrong number. All right, so orange name. And I normally go right along kind of the shoulder area. So I'm looking at it there, there. I'm going to go right about here. And remember, I still have the white. I still have the white that needs to go around this as well. So spelt right, inside cavity is all good. And then I have orange as the outline for this part here. The vinyl I'm using, Evelyn, is just my standard Easy Weed. Just Easy Weed heat transfer vinyl. Brian, I'm going to tack press in 3/4 of a second. Take that, Joe. No, Joe's a good dude. I love Joe. All right. I was making fun because Brian said Joe said he can do a tack in 1 second. Well, watch this. Good to go there. I'm going to go 1/1000 instead of 1/1000. And then you go tell Joe Matt does a faster tack press than you. All right. 13 is Hasselhoff. This front was 13, right? Everybody verifying that with me? Yes. Good to go. Good to go. Off the edge there. Beautiful. And let's knock it out. Ready for the 1/1000? Are you ready, Brian? 1, 2, 1/1000. Less than a second. Tack press. Brian, you let Joe know. Let Joe know. You know what would be funny is if all the vinyl just started peeling up right now. That'd be awesome. All right. Good to go, good to go. Let's grab some white. All that stuff sooner or later. Wait. Yes. Yes, Mary Beth, please do. Was that just another Guinness Book of World Records? We did set one for brushing in rhinestones the other night. And you know what's funny is that honestly probably could be a Guinness Book of World Records, because you know there's not one out there for brushing in rhinestones. All right, so I got my fill 13 here, and I need my outline of the name, which is right here. Let's bring this over. I think I put the right, Lisa, don't scare me, damn it. I think I put the right number on. I better have. I asked you guys, and you guys said yes. Well, actually, I didn't wait for you to answer because the delay was too long on YouTube here. Oh, I can tell. I know which one this is because it's hard to trim this. And look at that little piece right there. That little piece right there would get you, doesn't it? When it just has a little extra piece in there. That thing sneaks up on you every time. All right. This outline is probably going to be the hardest press because it's just so thin. Or actually the hardest trim. Don't do it. I don't have any white to mess up with, so let's get it right. All right. No, I'm not worried about the neck seam. I'm not worried about that. That's very, very, very small as far as, this is lining up pretty good here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Liking this. Yes. Yes, sir. Good, good, good. The way the P goes there, goes in there. That goes good there. Beautiful. Let's drop my 13. Should drop perfectly right in here. I'm liking this. Ah, damn it. Just burnt my knuckle. I shouldn't be working in the heat because it doesn't matter anymore. I've already committed, right? All right. Good with that. Pull this down just a tiny bit. There we go. And again, you don't need to get crazy on how perfect you get it just because nobody's going to get that close. No, they aren't Badger. These, Richard, these are Ultra Club. Not a bad mark there. What's up, Big Jim? How you doing, buddy? All right, let's peel this guy off here. Oh, that looks so clean. That looks so clean. Peel this baby off here. Same thing. Let's go. Beauty. Custom. Done. Beautiful. Let's go round 2. Next black shirt. All right, Shelly, you have a good night. Appreciate you coming by. TikTok. What's up, TikTok? Hey, TikTok, I know I'm not seeing a lot of your questions. I apologize, but TikTok. Should I be going live on TikTok more? At least while TikTok is still alive? Hopefully TikTok survives. Let's go, someone. Someone buy TikTok. Keep it around. We're about to hit 100,000 followers on TikTok. And then it's going to disappear. That's going to suck, right? All right, good to go there. What's up, Chad? How you doing, dude? All right, so we're doing, again, select white outline, right? Select white outline and, okay, select. Why do I have so many damn selects? Oh, damn it. Oh, damn. You guys know? Oh, crap. No, I'm good. Yes. Whew. It just scared the crap out of me. I thought that I cut too many selects, but on the orange fill, on the orange shirts, the fill is black and it's also got a white outline. Woo, that just scared the crap out of me. I was really worried right there. I thought I just screwed it up, but I didn't. All right, let's try and trim this guy as good as we can. Damn, this is close. Ha, I'm like a ninja with scissors. Now that I just said that, you know I'm going to screw it up. But I'm still like a ninja with scissors. Look at that, ninja style. Uh-oh, got a tough little edge right here. Don't drop on the ground. Don't cut the one. Beautiful, beautiful. Let's cut through here. Nice. It's on backwards. Jim, the only thing backwards right now is the Milwaukee Brewers. How you like that one, buddy? I'm just imagining your face right now, Jim. What's up, big man? I don't want to hear about last year, this year. Lorenzo Cain's having a good year, though. Man, I'm not going to lie. I was kind of excited. When he decided not to play. It's good for the Cubbies. We always do what's best for the Cubbies. All right, let's throw the 11 here. That looks good. Looking kind of at my armpit. Good to go. Got my 11 there. I'm going to outline the 11 with orange. Boom. Inside of the select with orange. And Brian, 3/4 second press. Inside cavities. Boom. 1/1000. Oh yeah, Brian. That's how you do it. Hey, Brian, tell Joe if he needs a lesson. He can come on by. Alright, let me grab my orange. Where's the rest of my orange? Here it is. Man, how about that, Richard? Padres, 4 Grand Slams in 4 games, first time ever. That was pretty cool. I like how you started that out with nobody likes the Padres. There's Padre fans out there, right? Who here's a Padres fan? We can get somebody, right? Can somebody, maybe a non-baseball fan, act like they're a Padres fan? All right, I need 11 outline. Let's drop my 11 on here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All lined up beautifully. And full press. Padre. Oh, look, we got Padres fans here. Love my Padres. That's what I'm talking about. There's all types of fans. Not everybody has to be a Cubs fan. You want to be a Cubs fan, but you don't have to be a Cubs fan. It's all good, right? It's always smart to be a Cubs fan. I hear you, Lisa. I see you, Lisa. Let's go, Cubbies. All right, got my 11 there. Let's go back here. What time is it? 5:27. Oh, crap. Jackson has practice at 6. I'm going to have to do the orange tonight. Maybe I'll pop back on live again to knock out the orange real quick tonight. I got to get Jackson packed up for practice. Luckily, I don't need these shirts for practice. All right, good to go there. Let's drop this down. Quick little pre-press. Probably didn't even have to do that pre-press, but last name I'm going orange. And then we got a orange outline. So orange here. Again, kind of like it to go along the shoulders. I don't want it to be too low. I would honestly rather it be a little high than a little low, because I hate it. I absolutely hate it when you see baseball uniforms and their freaking numbers are tucked into their butt, right? Their numbers, when they have their shirts tucked in, you should not be losing half the number in their butt. So, boom, and then 11, we're going to have the orange. Oh, I guess it really doesn't matter, but we're going to have this 11, orange outline. It didn't matter if I pressed the orange or the white. So, remember, I have a white outline on that part as well, is the biggest thing. So, that looks good there. That looks good there. Inside cavities, all looks good there. And we're good to go. Under a second pre-press, a Rault, R-A-U-L-T. How many of you here get really worried when you're pressing, especially custom names, and you're always worried that you spelt it wrong? And I'm sure a lot of us have obviously spelt them wrong as well, right? Jim, did you say the Brewers are a team? Are they still considered a team, Jim? I wasn't sure if they were still considered a team, or that's what you said there. The Brewers are a team, right? So those of you who don't know, Jim and I like to have some fun with our Brewers and Cubs matchup. And either way, unfortunately, I admit it, but the Brewers got the best of us last year. So even though I'm really not a good loser, I will admit it when we lose. But that's why this is a new year, right? A roll, white, boom, 11. Let's go. I do, Jim. Yes, I do. Jim, look at my man Michael. The Brewers haven't been the team since '82. I'm allowed to laugh at that now because of 2016. But I wasn't really allowed to say anything being a Cubs fan before 2016, right? All right, so let me pop over here and show you guys what we got. So for our shirts we made here today, we got the select number 11 on the back. We got the A-roll number 11. And then the other one, just a different player, same shirt. We got select number 13 and Hassenlap number 13. And we are good to go. All right, so remember, I got to get Jackson to practice. But appreciate you guys all coming by today just for a completely random live here. You guys are all freaking awesome. TikTok, love hanging out with you guys as well. Sorry I didn't get to a ton of your questions, TikTok, but I'm going to be popping on some more TikToks live. So definitely check us out. Make sure if you aren't following us on TikTok, make sure to follow us, all right? And I got some more awesome videos coming for TikTok here soon. All right, TikTokers, we'll see you guys soon. Later. I think later. Almost later. What's up, TikTok? Later. All right, YouTubers, again, appreciate all of you guys. Damn, we have 873 total viewers on TikTok. How about that? Sweet daddy. All right, YouTubers, appreciate you guys. Remember, Vinyl Shield back in stock, will be out very soon. Vinyl Shield back in stock, Twinkle back in stock, will be out very soon as well. And then the white sublimation bling book pages are in stock. All three of those things in stock right now. I have not sent an email out about those yet. I won't until probably after practice, so you guys still have a head start on everybody else. All right, and come over here to get our goodbyes in. All right, crew. Hey, appreciate all of you guys again. You guys all have an amazing weekend, but I'm sure I'll see you a few more times this weekend as well. All right, crew? Later.